Hello all. So yesterday, you could say I was out hiking. So had a pretty standard breakfast. Morning was pretty normal. I don't think there was anything outstanding. No. Then it comes noon, and for my homework assignment, I'm partnered up with a group of people, just a really small group, just 3 people. So we go in because the project is literally due the next day. This is Sunday, by the way, so it would be yesterday. It's due literally. It was due today, um, and we had everything ready. So we're just going through final check marks, and we have just everything in place, except one of our members doesn't show up. So what ends up happening? How do I say this? What ends up happening is I have to stay home for an extra hour and a half, when I should be on effectively my vacation. Not naming names, which, yeah. So I stay home hour and a half extra long, during which I'm just waiting for this meeting to start. It never does. I did my part. I turned in everything. So honestly, it's the weekend. So I go out with my family, my dad and my brother. We go um to a place. I'm not gonna name the place, but hmm, but it's around 2:30 when we leave. So go get there. While we're driving, we pass by the local McDonald's that we usually do if we don't have lunch. Oh, lunch! This is part of the script. Oh, lunch. We didn't eat lunch. Um, I'm pausing. Just oh, or not. Hang on. So we didn't have lunch. Am I gonna say something? Please like, please subscribe. Um, it helps small channels like these a lot. Please like, please subscribe. It helps small channels like these. I know I just repeated what I just said. Excuse me. But I doubt that you could hear me. So we have. Oh, that'll probably be a good thing to do. Having eaten lunch, passed by the local McDonald's, which we will usually go to if we haven't eaten lunch. Dad told us to have leftovers like around noon, 12:30. So we didn't do that. So we go to the place without lunch. And I get scared because I don't know if obviously I've skipped lunch once or twice. But there's like either a brunch, which is breakfast plus lunch. So it's a really late breakfast, really late and heavy breakfast, around noon, 11:30. I've had those. I've had lunch plus dinners. Those are stuff I've had. I've not had a normal breakfast and planning for a normal dinner because we're gonna get home like around 7:30, 8. Um, I've not really skipped on lunch. So it comes 2:30. It comes 3 o'clock. Uh, get to the place. Dad goes and says, "Oh yeah, I brought a snack." And in my youth, I've been fairly particularly picky, is a word that you could say. So nuts are not my favorite. The snack he had in mind is trail mix. You have definitely heard of it. Um, this is the first time I've like actually eaten trail. Like obviously I've like taken an almond or two, but oh, what did it have? It had cashews. I think they were cashews. Almonds, had M&Ms, and one other thing. But effectively, Dad's recipe is like half M&Ms, half trail mix. And obviously, it's my first time like making my own trail mix, so I mess it up. I filled the cup to the brim with the trail mix, which then if you put a lid over, it's hard to shake and like mix up. So yeah, that was a mess up on my part. But now I know to only fill it up to like 3/4, 7/8 for being really nerdy. But I'm like, okay, I've never tried trail mix. Let's go eat it. I'm I didn't know. I I know that it's for like hiking, but I go and eat it, and it's like, okay, yeah, it's good. It's sweet, salty. Um, and then like an hour later, a quarter of it is gone. Half of it is gone. Oh, I didn't mention I have a fairly high metabolism rate. Um, for someone my size, yeah, really high metabolism rate. So yeah, the trail mix is sweet, salty. Hour later, and a quarter of it is just gone. And I'm like, oh, there. Sorry. Come on. Yeah, here. Contact explosive is super, super good. However, this is better. If we got one tech, but we didn't. So super high metabolism rate. Quarter of it is gone in an hour, and I'm just like, wow, I'm not hungry. 2 hours after that, and I'm like, okay, half of it is gone. I'm like full. Wow, trail mix is actually really like, yeah, nuts are Nerf nuts, Nerf chocolate. Um, but yeah, that was a new experience for me. And then also last night, I don't think I'm just now connecting the dots. I don't think it's related to not having lunch. But last night, uh, how do I say it? I go take a shower, right? Do all the daily, nightly stuff. And suddenly it is, why is this not moving me? Okay. Suddenly it's like 10. I go do all the nightly stuff. It's now like 9:30ish. Start getting in bed. And oh, what happens here? I forget. There's like some ping thing. I don't know. Um, go do all the night stuff. It's 9:30. Go get in bed. Personally, it takes around like 10 to fall asleep, just because I'm on screens like 15 minutes before, and so takes half an hour to fall asleep. It's 10. I'm still not asleep. Like barely conscious. But if you need to wake me up for like an emergency, I would snap up instantly. I keep sitting in bed, and one thing that helps me kind of like go to sleep is I think about really dull topics. Not in a million years will I tell a random stranger on the internet that about what I like speak of, what I think of when I go to sleep. But really, let's say I really like, I don't know, trees. So when I'm going to sleep, I will envision myself like going into a forest, um, experiencing all the sounds, like looking at squirrels, like doing that kind of thing that it helps me personally. Just fall asleep. It really helps by like, it really helps by putting everything behind me, and it's really just killing time until it's like 11, and then brain is just, nope, it's time to go to sleep. So I go do that kind of thing. It's around 10:30, 11. I go get thirsty, which does not happen often, like once a month maybe. Um, go get thirsty. So I go down, and I find out it is not 11, but it's actually 1. And I have been conscious. Uh, so conscience. Actually, let's go define that. You conscience. Conscience. Come on. Oh. Yeah, having lost conscience. Consciousness. Okay. Um, but I was conscious, which means, like, while you're awake, you are conscious. I'm just really quickly going through text. Get rid of this. No. Okay. Which means, like, you're awake. You can, like, think, and, like, you're still awake. It's the difference between being asleep and being awake. When you get knocked out due to, like, I don't know, you get hit with the cartoon hammer for like 0.2 seconds, and then you get the little stars above your head. Yeah, that you're unconscious. So I'm being currently conscious, half conscious, until 1. 1? Yeah, it's not normal. So yeah, I was just awake until 1. It's not something that happens every day. Maybe twice a year. But yeah, yeah. Sleep-wise, I've actually, like, you think with half your sleep being half awake, you think you'd get like a quarter less sleep. No. I mean, maybe like a tenth more sleep, but no, it was actually fine. Um, anyway, that was my sleep. Thank you for enduring that. Um, I don't really have any other topics. Oh, what am I excited about? Yes, we got have clothes. Oh, yes, we have click. Oh, so what's happening here is we entered an alternate reality where it just randomizes your text, and we actually have click, which is super.
Get rid of this.
I didn't mean to get rid of that. That's what I just said. Getting click. I just like cleared my throat there. It's actually super good that you get click. If you click is while you're paused, you can just like exchange your texts for one another. But effectively, I just gamble like 3 or 4 texts. It's pretty risky, and I didn't do it before because I didn't. The last level, was a null level, which means, or it's a health. It's a map where your health is undefined. So I don't know if I'm at like 1 health, as we are currently right now. Supercritical fission. Oh, it's the. Okay, never mind. I guess it must have been last alternate reality. But Control F there. If you do Control F with N-gon, it like goes through the list. It's super useful if you have like a big list of text to go through. If you'd like to play this game, it'll be linked in the description. Land Green is an amazing just coder who's made this chaotic game currently, which I am not enjoying. it's such a pain to like have a really good build. Actually, getting molecular assembler missiles and missiles being the first like weapon. Wow, that's good. Oh, I also passed on Brestrelumbrigita. I call it balloon restrain. That's not at all how it's pronounced. But effectively, when the shield contacts with something, it does damage to it. Which we have a almost 10 damage multiplier, which means, yeah, everything's doing 10 times damage. That's crazy shield damage. But it's such a pain in N-gon when... Oops, I clicked too much. Well, that's why you don't click when you're at 2 HP. What was I talking about? Dang it. Such a pain in N-gon to have such a good build. We have the molecular assembler and the missiles gun, and then it just gets reset. But skill issue on my part, which by the way, there's a 2.25 damage. It's crazy. It is a huge skill issue on my part. I think it was like over here or something. We went and died. Where is it? Yeah, went and died. And then we got this, which is like the best tech we could have got. It's completely useless right now. These are our 3 weapons: nail gun, drones, missiles. I was not interested in doing a missiles build. Another one. In fact, when I got the first missile gun, not interested in doing missile build. Anyway, I should wrap this up. If we could roll into shotgun gun, that will be huge, because this literally carries shotgun from, like, C minus, easily, like, no questions asked, to easy, like, A minus. If you have this, shotgun turns from a C minus to an A minus. That is a 2-letter upgrade. It is crazy. Thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe. Go comment what your favorite gun is, and I will see you in the next video.